Hey guys, today's video is did I love the narcissist or lust the narcissist? I see this a lot. This is kind of a video topic a lot on YouTube. Do you lust the narcissist or do you love the narcissist? Speaking from my own personal experience, I think for me it was both. Um, the narcissist that I liked, I was seriously, I cared about her very, very much. She was a beautiful girl. She was a sweet girl. I cared about her so much. I wanted to be with her. I wanted to be her boyfriend, her husband. I wanted to be a one-on-one relationship. I wanted to care about her unconditionally. And she was a very, very pretty girl. So in a way, yes, I did kind of lust her. You know, um, I was very attracted to her. She was a pretty girl, cared about her a lot. Um, and so the answer to the question is, did I love her, lust her? I think both. For me, I think it was both. I mean, I was severely in love with the girl. You was sexually attracted to her. I was very sexually attracted to her, very much in love with her. But it wasn't mutual love. It was just me loving her and her not loving me. See, the problem is empaths like myself. I had a very loving grandmother. I had a very loving mother. So I became attached to my grandma and my mother because I was very much loved by them. Whereas a lot of narcissists, they grow up in chaotic childhoods where, their dad was maybe always gone, never giving them attention. Um, an absent parent. I think this was the case with the girl that I loved. I think she explains to me that her parents fucked her up in the head, that she had a fucked up childhood, and that's why she is the way she is. She claims PTSD is the reason why she pushes guys like me away, because she's been in domestic violence relationships. She tells me that relationships trigger her. So I'm not sure if it's the threat of violence that triggers her because of past relationships, or if it's just the thought of love that scares her because she's not used to it. Um, Maybe she grew up maybe as a child, she didn't feel loved. I'm just throwing out guesses here, just trying to guess. But I do know that she had a very unhealthy attachment style because she wasn't attaching to any of the men in her life. I mean, she literally just thought of guys like me as, I'm going to fuck this guy and then I'm going to ghost him. I'm going to fuck this guy and then I'm going to ghost him. That's how she treated the men in her life because she didn't want a boyfriend. She didn't want a husband because relationships trigger her. The same person told me that her father came to visit her. This was like recently, within the last year. He came in the house. He went to her mom's house. He was at her mom's house, and he walks in the room, and she did not even look at her father. Literally, did not look at her father. Didn't give the father a hello, hey dad, how you doing? A hug, nothing. So that goes to show you what kind of relationship she has with her father, which is virtually nothing. She doesn't have a relationship with her father. I think her dad reached out to her a lot, as an adult, and I think she constantly pushed him away. So finally, the father said, "Fuck it, I give up." He may have gone to the house that day thinking, "Geez, I could say hi to this person, my daughter. I can say hi to her." But when he gets there, she completely ignores him and doesn't even look at him. Doesn't say hi, dad. Doesn't say I love you, dad. Doesn't give him a hug. So see the objectification of her father. She didn't care about his feelings, how that would make him feel. She was just self-focused because that's the narcissist, self-focused. No matter what I did, it was literally like banging my fucking head against the wall trying to love this person because she didn't love people. She didn't know how to love a person. She didn't know how to love a man like me. And I'm easy to love. I'm very easy to love. Um, and her PTSD, that doesn't even make sense in relationship with me because I have no domestic violence history. I've literally never hurt a woman. I've never slapped a woman. I've never scared a woman. I've never threatened a woman's safety. So her correlation with PTSD with me makes no sense other than the fact I'm a guy and I have a penis and some other guy with a penis beat her up. So now she's got to push every single guy away. So once again, the good guy loses because of what the bad guy did. This is a worldwide thing, all over the place it happens. But basically, it comes down to attachment issues, is really what it comes down to. This person had an unhealthy attachment style. So the entire time I was with her, she was not attaching to me at all. That's why she could just ghost me without any thought to my feelings, ghost me without any worry for my condition. Would literally just leave and leave me for dead. Would literally just leave my apartment and leave me for dead with zero empathy. Literally zero empathy. The same person moved out of my house the night before Christmas Eve and left me devastated. How does she leave the night before Christmas Eve? Because she has no attachment to me. Because of the narcissism and the lack of empathy, she pushes love away. She's not attaching. So here I am. Every time this person would be around me, I would be attaching to her because I have a healthy attachment style. You know, I had a good mom, I had a good grandmother. But apparently the men in her life as a child were apparently absent, apparently emotionally neglectful, because she has no faith in men. And that was most likely due to child abuse, emotional neglect. Whatever her father did to her or didn't do to her, she now views men as worthless. Um, Literally haven't seen this girl for 2 years, and it's because my landlord had to kick her dogs out of my apartment. As soon as the landlord kicked her dogs out, she ghosted me for, it's been over 2 years since she's ghosted me. How does she ghost me like that? Because she was not attaching to me. Narcissists cannot attach to you the way a normal person attaches. So when I was with her, I'm thinking, geez, this girl loves me just as much as I love her. False. It was a one-way street. It was me loving her and her not loving me at all. I mean, literally no attachment. She has no attachment to me. Um, Girls with these disorders, narcissism, borderline, they can be very, very cutting in their words. You know, what they say to you can be very cutting. That's why it's important for you men out there to use your coping skills, because these women can put you in crisis. They can make you suicidal. They can make you have homicidal thoughts. That's why it's so important to use your coping skills. You know, right now, pause the video, make a list of 10 coping skills that you can do when you're in crisis. Like for me, I like to go walk a nature trail. You know, if I'm having a bad day, a bad whatever, just to get some exercise, I'll go on a nature trail. That's what I like to do. It's one of my main coping skills, is going for a walk. That's what I recommend you guys, you men out there, do when your girlfriend, you know, narcissist, borderline, whatever, when they run their mouth to you and say brutally mean things. Just leave the apartment. It's not worth getting in a fight with them or getting in domestic violence charges. Just leave the fucking apartment. Get your shoes on and leave. You can call 988, the suicide prevention line. You know, if you need someone to talk to, you can call them. It's like a crisis line. That's 988. So that's basically, you know, the gist of this video, guys, is no matter what I tried to do, it was worthless because she wasn't attaching to me. She had zero ability to attach to me in a healthy way. Like I attached to my mom, like I attached to my grandma, like I attached to her. That's why it was so hard on me, guys, because every time she'd come around me, I was getting attached to her. You know, I want this person in my life. I want to love this person. I want to hold this person. I want to be this person's boyfriend. I want to be their loving support, you know? So for me, it wasn't just about lust. You know, yes, I lusted her because I was very sexually attracted to her. We had sex a few times, probably like maybe we had sex like 4 or 5 times, because she would literally breadcrumb sex to me, because she had 20 guys that she was fucking, 20 or 30 different guys that she could have sex with on any given night. Literally 30 men on her Facebook she could call for sex. That's why she gave me such little amount of sex, because of her lack of empathy, her being narcissist. She didn't care if I got laid. She literally never cared if I got laid, because she had 30 guys on her Facebook that she could call to fuck at any one moment. That's why she'd only fuck me once a year or once every 2 years, because she could care less whether I got laid. With this particular person, you know, she always accepted oral sex from me, but she would never give me blowjobs ever. Literally has never given me a blowjob, but I've eaten her pussy like 5 or 6 times. Do you see the one-way street? That's a one-way street with a narcissist. You know, you're giving them oral sex, but then they refuse to give you oral sex. That's a narcissist for you because they only care about themselves. They don't care if you get your sexual needs met. Um, and that's the reason, guys. She had so much narcissistic supply. Literally 30 men, 30, 40, 50 guys on her Facebook that she could call up. Hey, you want to have sex, Jimmy? Hey, you want to have sex, Mark? Hey, you want to hang out, Bobby? You want to hang out, Billy? Literally on any given night, any of those 40 guys on her Facebook, she could call for sex. That's why she didn't care if I got laid. She didn't care if I ever got laid because for her, it was just about her and her narcissistic supply. That's all she cared about. But she would use me, you know, she'd sexually use me, you know, like the one-way street with oral sex, that type of thing. You know, I'm eating her pussy, but she refuses to give me blowjobs. That's a narcissist for you. Breadcrumbing sex, you know, one sexual episode a year. She would literally fuck me like once a year because she didn't care if I got laid. So yeah, I did lust her because I was very sexually attracted to her, but yes, I loved her too. I mean, I would have literally given my life for this girl. She was a sweet girl. She was very, very sweet. Like one time she tiled a bedroom floor at my house, literally here at this house, literally tiled a bedroom floor. Those are some of the sweet things that borderline narcissist girls can do. They can be very sweet when they want to be. But they'll just ghost you out of nowhere because they have that lack of empathy. You know, like one of my friends recently gave me a hard time about text messaging her. I think it's because one of her other boyfriends was looking over her shoulder. So then she had to hit me back with nasty messages, you know, like saying that I shouldn't hit her up as much and I shouldn't tell her I care about her. These are all the pushing away behaviors of a narcissist because they can't accept love, nor can they give love. So that's a warning to you. If you're dating a narcissist, they can't accept love, nor can they give love. They see you as an object to be manipulated and used. They don't care if you get your needs met. As evidence, she never gave me blowjobs. She didn't care if I got my needs met, but she was cool with me giving her oral sex, but she didn't give me oral sex. You see the one-way street? So yeah, I did lust her, you know, I cared about her, but I truly, truly loved her. So that's the answer to today's video is for me, it was both. I lusted her and I loved her. If you like mental health videos like this, you can subscribe, like this video, share it with a friend. Have I been down and out this winter? Yeah, I've been depressed this winter, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I got fired from Applebee's restaurant for a Facebook post that I made off duty. So I've been unemployed since Christmas. I've literally had $160 income since Christmas. So if you want to shop my Amazon, you can type in Faith Rising into the Amazon search bar and filter for new releases and see my 500 shirts. That's FAITHRIZING into the Amazon search bar, FAITHRIZING, and filter for new releases to see my 500 products on Amazon. I get about $4 a product. So any products you buy helps me out. Because like I had a job interview today. I hope I get the job. Wish me luck, guys. I did have a job interview today and it went really well. So I'm crossing my fingers that I have a job, you know, because I want to get back into the workforce if possible. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in today's video. If you guys have any ideas for videos, can you leave it in the comment section? Be much appreciated. Thank you guys. Till next time, Steve signing out. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.